Be careful! Your neighbor is watching you closely right now. They know more about your life than you think. A trap has already been set without your knowledge. Everything is in place. They are just waiting for the right moment to spring it. This is not paranoia. This is real and happening at this very moment. Your neighbor has been planning this for longer than you realize. Every smile, every wave, every friendly conversation was part of something bigger. The signs have been there all along. You felt something was wrong but pushed those feelings away. You were right to be concerned. This has been going on for months, maybe even longer. Your neighbor has been studying your every move, your patterns, your routines. Have you noticed them appearing outside exactly when you leave your house? Maybe you've seen their curtains move when you walk by. Perhaps their car is always parked where they can see your front door. These are not coincidences. These are calculated actions. Your neighbor knows what time you wake up. They know when you come home. They know who visits you and how long they stay. Every detail of your daily life has been recorded in their mind. You may have caught them staring at you, then quickly looking away. You may have felt watched even when you couldn't see anyone. Your instincts were screaming the truth at you. Those strange feelings you've been having, they were warnings. Your gut knew something was wrong before your mind would accept it. Your neighbor wants something from you. It could be your property, your peace, your reputation, or something even more personal. They have been working toward this goal every single day. The trap is ready. All the pieces are in position. They have gathered everything they need to make their move against you. You must understand what's happening before it's too late. Once the trap is sprung, reversing the damage will be much harder. If you do nothing, if you ignore these warnings, you will walk right into what they have prepared. Your life could change in ways you never imagined. The neighbor is closer to their goal than you think. Days, maybe just hours, separate you from the moment they've been planning for. They believe you suspect nothing. They think you're completely unaware. This false confidence makes them careless, and that is your advantage right now. Like this video now to activate protection and awareness of what's happening. Your neighbor has been showing specific behaviors that reveal their true intentions. They find excuses to be outside when you are. They ask seemingly innocent questions about your schedule, your work, your plans. These neighbors become obsessed for different reasons. Sometimes it's jealousy of what you have. Sometimes it's anger over something small that grew into something bigger in their mind. Sometimes they simply need to control everything around them. Something about you triggered their fixation. Maybe you have something they want. Maybe you represent something they hate about their own life. Maybe you refused them something, or didn't notice them enough, or noticed them too much. Your neighbor has shown signs of deep envy. They've made comments about your home, your car, your lifestyle. These comments seemed like compliments, but carried a sharp edge underneath. They have been gathering information about you in ways you didn't notice. They listen to your phone conversations through thin walls. They watch your social media accounts, maybe from fake profiles. They talk to your other neighbors, asking questions disguised as friendly concern. Your neighbor has been having conversations about you with others, planting seeds of doubt, spreading small rumors, building a narrative that serves their purpose. Their hidden intention is to create a situation where you look bad, where you're blamed, where you're the problem. They are setting up a scenario where they appear to be the victim or the hero. You were targeted specifically because of something you have, something you are, or something you represent. This was never random. From the moment they focused on you, every action has been deliberate and planned. Type SHIELD in the comments right now to create a barrier against their plans. Your neighbor has been using surveillance tactics that most people never notice. They position themselves where they can observe your comings and goings without seeming obvious. They watch through their windows at specific angles that give them a clear view of your home. They may have cameras pointed in directions that capture your property. Some neighbors use doorbell cameras, security systems, or even their phones to record. Their daily routine has been built around monitoring you. They wake up when you do. They position themselves to see you leave. They note when you return. This has become their obsession, their daily focus. The neighbor is most actively watching during your routine activities. Morning when you leave for work, evening when you return home, weekend mornings, when you might be relaxed and less guarded. They have collected information about your visitors, your packages, your habits. They know which lights you turn on first. They know which door you use most. They know if you're home alone or have company. Your neighbor discusses you with other people in the neighborhood. They frame these discussions as concern or casual observation, but they're fishing for more information, building alliances, creating their version of events. They may be building a network of people who see things their way, other neighbors who might believe their story, people who could serve as witnesses to support whatever they're planning. Some neighbors use technology you wouldn't expect, apps that detect Wi-Fi networks to know when you're home, social media monitoring to track your location. Even simple things like noting when your trash goes out or mail is collected. The patterns in their behavior prove this is obsession, not coincidence. The same actions repeated daily, the same positioning, the same focus. Normal neighbors don't invest this much energy in watching someone else. This surveillance has become deep and systematic. It's no longer casual nosiness. It's a mission. If you want to strengthen your protection against negative energy and harmful intentions, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Each contribution creates a stronger shield of awareness and protection around you and your home against those who wish you harm. Type 888. Now to activate your inner awareness and see clearly what is happening around you. The specific trap that has been set involves your reputation, your peace, or your property. Your neighbor has been creating a situation that will make you look guilty, unstable, or problematic. The timeline is short. Within days or weeks, they plan to make their move. Everything is ready. They're just waiting for the perfect moment or the final piece to fall into place. This trap was constructed slowly, without you noticing. Small actions over time. Conversations here and there. Documentation of things taken out of context. Building a case against you in ways you couldn't see. Other people might be involved, knowingly or unknowingly. Neighbors they've influenced. People they've shared their twisted version of events with. Authorities they plan to contact with their manufactured concerns. The neighbor's ultimate goal is to make your life difficult, to force you to move, to damage your reputation, to take something from you, or simply to prove they have power over you. What they hope to gain is satisfaction, control, or something material. Some neighbors want your parking spot, your peace and quiet, or your property line. Others just want to feel powerful. If their trap succeeds, you could face complaints, investigations, or social isolation. Your peaceful home could become a place of stress. Your neighborhood could turn hostile. Your life will change if you fall into this trap. Your sense of safety will be shattered. Your relationships with other neighbors will be damaged. Your daily routine will be disrupted by conflict and stress. The neighbor has been laying groundwork through documentation, taking photos of your property, recording interactions, keeping notes on your activities, building a file they plan to use against you. They have used manipulation tactics like playing victim, acting concerned, or pretending friendship while gathering ammunition. Type 777 for divine intervention to expose the truth and protect your home. You must take specific actions immediately to protect yourself. First, become aware of when your neighbor is watching. Notice their patterns. Document their behavior just as they've been documenting yours. When you sense surveillance, act naturally but stay alert. Don't let them know you're aware of what they're doing. Your awareness is your power right now. Start varying your routine slightly. Leave at different times. Take different routes. Break the patterns they've been studying. This will disrupt their planning. Protect your home and privacy by closing curtains at strategic times. Be mindful of what can be seen from outside. Consider your property boundaries and security. Do not confront your neighbor directly yet. Do not tell them you know what they're doing. This would alert them to change tactics or accelerate their plans. Watch for signs that the trap is about to be activated. Your neighbor suddenly being extra friendly. Unusual activity around your property. Strange visitors or official-looking people asking questions. Gather your own evidence of their behavior. Note times when they're watching. Take photos if they're on your property. Keep records of strange interactions. Document everything. Be careful who you trust with this information. Some neighbors may already be influenced by your watcher. Talk only to people completely outside the situation or authorities if needed. To turn the situation around, you must be smarter and more patient than they are. Let them think their plan is working while you prepare your defense. Protect family members by making them aware without causing panic. Tell them to be cautious about what they say or do outside. Keep them informed but calm. For continued protection and guidance through this difficult situation, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more. Your contribution strengthens the shield of awareness around you and helps maintain the clarity you need to navigate safely through what's happening with your neighbor. Type $9.99 now to strengthen your protection barrier and expose hidden intentions around you. A breaking point is approaching fast. The situation cannot continue like this much longer. Something will happen soon that brings everything into the light. In the next few days or weeks, you will see signs that the situation is reaching its critical moment. Your neighbor will become more active, more bold, or more nervous. Their behavior will change in noticeable ways. Your neighbor's upcoming actions involve making their move, filing a complaint, calling authorities, confronting you publicly, or springing whatever trap they've prepared. There will be a moment when everything suddenly makes sense, when you see clearly what they've been building toward, when all the small strange things connect into one big picture. But here's what your neighbor doesn't know. You have power in this situation. The power of awareness, the power of truth, the power of preparation. The tables can be turned by staying calm, staying smart, and staying one step ahead. Your awareness of their plan destroys half its power already. Your neighbor's weakness is their obsession. They're so focused on you that they've become predictable. Their need for control makes them careless. Their confidence makes them sloppy. You can protect yourself permanently by maintaining boundaries, documenting everything, and being prepared to prove the truth if needed. The moment when their plan fails is coming. It will fail because you know, because you're prepared, because truth is stronger than manipulation. Justice or resolution is approaching. Whether through their plan backfiring, truth being exposed, or your successful defense, this situation will not continue forever. An ending is coming, and you have the power to shape what that ending looks like. Type Amen right now to complete the protection ritual and seal yourself against the trap your neighbor has set. The danger you face from your neighbor is real. This is not imagination or overthinking. What you've learned today confirms what your instincts have been telling you. Stay alert and aware in the coming days. Watch for the signs we discussed. Notice the patterns. Trust what you see and feel. Protection is now in place through your awareness. Knowledge is the strongest shield you have. You cannot be easily trapped by someone whose plans you understand. But remember, ongoing vigilance is necessary. Your neighbor will not stop immediately. They may change tactics when their current plan fails. Stay watchful, stay smart, stay one step ahead. Type protected to seal your protection completely and close the door to their harmful intentions.